Hello, I'm Cami from MedicMind. I'm a second year medical student at the University of Birmingham, and today I'm going to talk you through how to talk about your academic interests in your medicine personal statement. So as well as showing that you have interest and some experience in the clinical side of medicine, it's also really important that you show passion for the science behind medicine as well. So it might seem obvious, but some applicants put their GCSE grades or their A-level predicted grades into their personal statement. So don't do this. The universities will be able to access your grades through UCAS, so don't waste characters and don't put your grades in. So what should I include when talking about my academic interests? So an EPQ or a research project is a great thing to include, as it shows you've gone beyond the curriculum in a topic that you're interested in that is also medically relevant. So that's really great to include. Academic awards such as school prizes or scientific competitions are also great. Shows that you've pursued an interest, but you've also done really well in it. And you're also going to want to include if you've been regularly reading a journal such as the Student BMJ, or if you've read any books perhaps that your universities have suggested in a reading list, or if you've been to any talks or expeditions. All of this is great stuff to put in your academic interests. So how should I write about these? It's all good and well saying that you've read X, Y, and Z, but there's no way that a reader can actually know that you've really read them. So you need to expand on these points. But do make sure that you do read everything that you've mentioned in your personal statement, because at interview they definitely will ask about this, especially if it's a panel interview and they have your personal statement in front of them. So don't get caught out. So instead of saying that in book X you read about A, B, and C, you need to say what really interested you. So include specific chapters or perhaps sections of a book or a paper that really interested you. So if you really liked the pharmacokinetics of a certain drug, you could go into that mechanism, say why you really enjoyed reading about that mechanism, and perhaps that you're really excited to learn more about this in the pharmacokinetics module at university. And again, if you do mention that you read a certain journal, make sure that you do read before your interview a whole range of recent papers. One might not be enough, and you need to make sure you have plenty of options up your sleeve if they do ask you about it. So instead of listing your academic achievements, make sure you do expand on it. So say you did your EPQ, maybe talk about a key concept that you really enjoyed researching, and remember to link it back to medicine and what you might learn at university. So moving on to some examples. I have read 7 medical journals, set up my school medical society, and have attended many debates on scientific advancements. So although this shows that the candidate has done an awful lot, it's just listing and it doesn't give any insight into what the candidate might have learned. So instead, this candidate should try and pick maybe 1 or 2 and focus on their achievements, such as the next example. Setting up our school medical society has given me a platform to debate and research a diverse range of topics, such as the implications of the development of resistance in cancer cells to chemotherapy. So in this example, the candidate has just stuck to the fact that they set up their school medical society, and they've mentioned how they've done extra reading which helps them debate, and it even drops in the example of resistance to chemotherapy, which is really good. It's really good to give specific examples. So this is a great example because it's medically relevant and it's beyond their curriculum. And furthermore, it shows an understanding of current healthcare issues. So overall, it's a great answer. So I hope this guide has helped you to talk about your academic interests. If you need further help, be sure to get in touch with the MedicMind team. They're always on hand to help. So thanks for watching, best of luck writing your personal statement, and I'll see you next time when I talk about how to write about your extracurriculars.